Begin transmission. This is Dungeon Radio Hour.
Hello and welcome, adventurers, to Dungeon Radio Hour, a D&D comedy podcast where the true hoard of the Dragon Queen is a collection of 1993 Beanie Babies. As always, I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Dalton Rusher-Riddle, joined once again by our ragtag band of would-be heroes. Introduce yourself, heroes.
I'm Michael Adair.
I'm Alissa Adair.
And I'm Andrew Gehrlein.
Okay, so
Since
Halloween is right around the corner.
Hold on, Dalton.
Yeah.
What did you say your last name was again?
Riddle. Dalton Riddle.
There's a little.
No. You added some
flavor in
pizzazz
there.
to that.
The extra word that I picked up?
Yeah, you made it fancy.
Yeah, the extra name.
The extra name, Dalton Rusher-Riddle. I got married, guys. Fun fact.
What?
Oh, you're
my
married?
God.
Wait, you're going to be married?
Yeah, I mean, by the time this airs, I will have legally been hitched to my partner Cody. So,
Oh. Collective aw.
Oh.
And now let's get a they just had a kiss moment like in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yeah.
perfect.
Oh, Dalton, we're so proud of you.
Thank you.
Have you thought about what the hyphenating will do to your career? Because there's a lot of syllables in your name now, and
I think if I need to, I'll just go as like R and R or Doctor.
Doctor.
A little bit of a stutter there at the end. But yeah, you know, it's fun. We originally, we toyed around with Riddle Rusher, but to be honest, it sounds like a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
So I think Rusher-Riddle has a much better...
Rusher-Riddle feels like, like Tasha's hideous laughter. This feels like this is like something in the books. Like, this is a puzzle you can throw at your players. The Rusher-Riddle.
You must solve the
Rusher-Riddle.
Rusher-Riddle.
The Rusher-Riddle.
like it's some sort of German philosophical question that you learn
Yes.
about in college.
There is no answer to the Rusher-Riddle, but...
Yes. So please contact us if you ever solve the Rusher-Riddle.
Yeah, because I would like to know what the answer is.
Dalton, are you happy with your marriage so far, or was it a mistake?
Let's see. It's 1, 2. We're 4 days in by the time this episode comes out. So, yes.
Halfway there.
We're halfway there.
You know what, guys? We're all married.
Oh my
Oh my God. Together,
We are
even.
all
Yeah,
married.
where it's a
Together.
large polyamorous relationship.
We wanted to let you all know here.
It gets weird.
This is Dungeon Radio Hour.
We put the dungeon in dungeon.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
we do. Our Dungeon Radio Hour is spicy and wet.
Have you guys seen that show on Netflix that you can pay someone to come and decorate a dungeon room for you?
Oh, how to build
Oh,
a sex
yeah,
room?
Coco Melon. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, Coco Melon.
No, that's not what we're talking about.
Oh, wait.
I need to watch Coco Melon now.
I know. You
man.
should get caught up because this season, it's like... Oh, yeah.
Sounds like it gets crazy.
It gets
It's a lot more
crazy.
interesting than what it looks like.
Anyway, Dalton, I'm sorry. Please continue. Now that we've talked about your name.
Yes, so I changed my name, got married. Woo, Cody, if you're listening, I love you. We're going to go ahead and...
We all do.
Yes,
Yeah.
everyone here.
We all love you a lot.
Everyone
We
here
love you,
loves
Cody.
you.
In the dungeon.
So, since it is October, we're in the prime of spooky season. Halloween is right around the corner.
Permission to make a spooky noise?
Yes, permission granted.
That was just the Doctor Who noise.
That was
You're right, hold on. Better spooky noise?
Do an evil laugh, but your back hurts. And you're still evil, but...
But you're old.
Okay. Whoa! Oh! Fuck!
Beautiful.
Like that?
That was good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, okay.
So, that being said, I thought it would be fun to put ourselves in the role of a horror movie and the stereotypical characters that you might find. Now, of course, you have the jock, the virgin, the stoner, etc., but I wanted to dive a little bit deeper, and I went on website after website after website to kind of pull this list together. So there are 7 different character tropes that I'm going to list, and then I would like all of us to collectively kind of decide where we would fall in a classic horror movie. So, of course, there is the villain.
Obviously.
There is the wise elder, the ditzy friend who won't make it, the convincing red herring, the die-hard survivalist, the crowd favorite, And finally, the resourceful heroine.
And that's the one that can score heroin. Any street, any hood. They get all the drugs for their friends.
They know where it is.
They're resourceful.
100% pure black tar.
Believe it or not, this is something I've thought about because I've been on a horror kick for the
course
past
you
like
have.
3 years. Yes. So it naturally comes up. You think of, oh, I would do that or I wouldn't do that. So I feel like I fall under like 2 of these.
Okay.
I think I would fall under resourceful heroine to an extent. I am not the best runner, but I would definitely be a good planner to have in these emergencies.
Are you the worst runner?
No, and that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Exactly. As long
I
as
can
you're
sprint.
faster than the person
I
beside
can,
you.
for one, I am too smart. I'm not going to fall into that, the cabin in the woods where they all go into the basement and find the little trinkets
The little
eventually,
knickknacks.
the little knickknacks that are going to decide their fate. Yeah, that would never happen to me because I'm scared of basements
Oh, but wait,
and the
you
dark.
would.
And knickknacks.
So I would never go into the basement.
Guess what? The fuse box is blown. So you have to go into the basement. What are you going to do now?
No, I don't. I can sit in the dark until daytime.
Until death. That breaker needs to be on. There's always a reason.
Sun's never rising again.
I can leave.
I can leave.
You're going to go outside in the dark before going down
That sounds worse, Alyssa.
in a basement that is in a house you live in already.
No, because it's a trap. It's an obvious trap if the fuse has been blown for no reason. No. They want me to go investigate the reason. I'm going to go the opposite direction. I'm going to get my keys. I'm going to get in my car. I'm going to leave and go to a nice hotel that has a jet in the bath. It's going to be great.
Yeah, she's the resourceful heroine. She wouldn't get
no,
killed. Yeah, she's too
I
smart.
definitely see Alyssa as a final girl type of character.
Oh,
in a
yeah.
horror
I
movie.
guess, yeah. If there was one in the group, it would be you.
I'm not proud of what I think my answer is.
Don't say villain.
So
I think we
no.
would all cast Dalton as villain, but he fits
No,
into
I
some other
would
stuff
argue
as well.
convincing red herring.
I would say convincing red herring, and you have a sweet spot that you show at the very end of the movie. You know what I mean? Right before you die.
Exactly.
You like
To
show
prove
off
that you
your
aren't the
emotional
villain.
side. Yeah, exactly.
We're still waiting for that sweet spot at the end of the movie.
He's wearing
It doesn't
glasses.
happen in 90 minutes in real life. Sometimes it takes decades. Listen, I don't think Dalton is this guy, the convincing red herring. I think, if anything, it's Andrew. Here's my case.
Why am I a
Okay.
red herring?
Pale, dark hair, right? You have that look where it's like maybe kind of cute, but also maybe serial killer-ish, like Skeet Ulrich in Scream movie. Is that who that is?
sure.
Sure. Yeah, I know Scream.
Okay, you're that guy. You're the main guy who ends up being the villain in Scream, right next to Shaggy. And you always trust the guy because, yeah, he's kind of cute, whatever. You're like that guy if he was just, like, compressed a little bit because you're shorter than him.
Because
for
no
sure.
one will suspect me.
Yeah, nobody will suspect you.
Right.
But underneath everything is madness that you're
But the
just...
whole point of the convincing red herring is that we do think it's him until
Oh,
the
yeah.
end.
It's the opposite.
But also, no. They drop hints for everybody. Like, everybody is the possible killer in a good horror movie. So there will be some things. He's the one that you kind of expect because you least expect him, but then you should really expect him, right?
But then is it me?
Because he's the red herring.
Michael,
What?
you're talking in circles. I don't
Yeah,
think
none of-
anyone
all of this is
followed that.
nonsense.
And that's the mark of a good horror movie. Lots of circles.
Lots of confusion.
Exactly.
We can all agree that Michael's going to be the ditzy friend who
Oh,
won't
100%.
make it, right?
The Disney friend who won't make it. That's Mike for sure.
I don't know. I could see the crowd favorite.
Thank you.
I could also
He's
see
the funny
crowd
guy
favorite.
that-
Yeah.
No, it could be both.
Rouses the group to keep going. But then you definitely die. Like, you're going to die pretty soon.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Arguably,
second act, midpoint.
the stoner guy in Cabin in the Woods is kind of both, right?
Exactly.
A little bit. Yeah, you'll last a little longer.
Like you
than
like him because he's not a dickhead.
He's a crowd favorite, and he's also the ditzy friend who won't make it. He's both.
Yep.
I cast myself as whatever. You know that moment in the movie, the slasher movie, where there's like two guys coming out of a movie theater and they're watching a horror movie and one's kind of fat and the other one's skinny because you have to have a fat guy and a skinny guy just for looks, right?
You have
both.
to.
And so I'm the chubby guy, and I'm like, oh man, there weren't enough boobs in that movie. And then I'm like, oh, because the guy has a machete and he's just waiting for me outside of the theater. And it's like a meta commentary on horror. I'm that guy.
Whoa.
Was that a plot of an actual thing you just described?
It probably is somewhere.
I mean, doesn't it sound like a thing? It's probably happening
Scream
in some
2
movies.
starts at a theater, but there's not a fat guy, skinny guy. So it's completely different.
Oh,
Completely
yeah.
different.
So yeah, that's an original. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
TM.
Yeah, I'm the ditzy friend.
Yeah, definitely. So I appreciate the compliment that it is of you guys calling me the villain. I appreciate that. Thank you. The other one that I feel like I gravitate towards, and I feel terrible for saying this, the diehard survivalist.
I knew you were going to say that.
The character that will leave the wounded behind without a shred of guilt.
Yeah.
Friends,
you're absolutely
family, or significant other, they're all expendable if it means I survive.
Yeah.
If I'm not the villain of the story, I'm definitely the one who will make sure that it's...
Yeah.
We learned this in college. Dalton don't do team sports.
It's true.
No.
Dalton is very willing to leave everyone behind.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah. You'll survive.
You'll be playing volleyball together in college. You'll be ready, set, arms out, and he just shoves you. And he's like, I have it. That's Dalton in a nutshell.
Well, then who is Andrew? Because he could be arguably a lot of the things we said Dalton could be. Who is he for sure then?
It's because I'm more of like an everyman, you know?
No, that's not it.
I like the convincing red herring.
I like that
the
too.
I like
Convincing
the
red herring.
Yeah.
My logic was sound.
You don't suspect me, but you do. But because you do suspect me, you think I shouldn't suspect him. But then that makes you suspect me even more. And it turns out
And then you're just the butler. And you're like, I didn't do it, guys.
I wasn't
just
portraying
a
a butler the whole movie, but my twist is that, guys, I'm a butler. And I take off my hoodie and there's just...
And there's just a butler uniform.
And he just has like a silver tray in his hand. He was a butler the whole time. We just never knew he's a night butler.
That's the movie, Night Butler.
Also, this isn't who you are, Andrew, but this is just simply the thing I would want to cast you as because I think you would play it well is the wise elder.
Really?
I want to see you as a crazy old man who's just talking nonsense
Give
and
him
being like,
time.
don't go up the road.
Yeah, I'm spilling the tea about all the legends of the area.
Andrew
and all
would be the tea spiller of the horror
Yeah,
movie.
take a seat there, kids.
What, is it Pet Cemetery? You're the don't go down that road.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Andrew for sure. It's
You're like, I know everything about this neighborhood.
But I feel like usually, sometimes the wise elder is the bad guy, right?
Yeah,
It's true.
could be.
Sometimes there's just been so many horror films that you can't just keep to the same formula. A lot of movies nowadays will mix these archetypes up. So yeah, like I'm all for people being more than one. And actually, the wise elder is often a red herring as well.
Herring.
So
Dude.
Because they're-
you're the wise
Oh, yeah.
old red
I'm the
herring.
wise herring.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The wise
The
herring.
wise
You are
herring.
the wise herring.
Yeah. I'm going to make that my whole personality. man. Last time on Dungeon Radio Hour.
You've passed the test, you get to move on to the actual job. And coming out of this beautiful home is an older woman. I need you to follow her, see where she goes, and, if necessary, eliminate the problem. As you are going through the pages, you see the same message kind of written over and over. I can feel that mad flesh sack floating around. Who else could have written it? It even has my sign right here.
Yeah, she's having some sort of mental break, you guys.
You see who you can assume is Madalena stomping out of the gates.
Okay, kids, you followed Jolly to the home of Madame Castlemander. She explained to you that Madalena's being a piece of shit, and she's sneaking out, and she's essentially bringing shame onto the name of the House of Castlemander. You are going to be getting 500 gold as a payment, and then an additional 500 apiece if you complete the job. So the last thing you see is Madalena kind of ducking out of the courtyard, and she's on the city streets of Waterdeep, and she is walking off, and it's late afternoon by this point.
Man, I am tired of following this girl.
We literally just started.
I know, but I'm already sick of it.
I'm over it.
Andrew doesn't like to walk. Let him be, okay?
That's true. That's true. I
He's
just
a
think.
little sitting boy. He likes to sit on his
Do
little
you
rump.
guys?
I like his little rump, though. It's cushiony.
Sit on my little butt.
So you watch Madalena abruptly stop in the middle of the road, bend down, and pick up a small stone that she kind of like turns over in her hand a couple of times and then puts in her pocket before she continues to walk down the street.
I feel like when she turns around, I like instinctually like just lay flat on the ground in the middle of the road.
Flat Stanley.
I'm going flat Stanley to hide in case you were to see us. Are there a lot of people around us, like milling about?
I mean, it's the afternoon. You're in the sea ward of Waterdeep at the moment. It's a very busy port.
Does it smell like fish?
It smells like fish and salt.
When I see Andrew do that, I just kind of look around all awkward and I pop back down. I pop down with him.
Mike,
What?
get down here. She got a rock.
Fine.
It's
No,
fine.
it's fine. Check it out. I hold up my newspaper so she doesn't see me. I unfold it. The Waterdeep Times. I got it
Where did you get a newspaper?
from the newspaper stand. Dum.
Oh God, it's so
I'm
stealthy.
casually reading. What?
I said it's so stealthy.
It is stealthy.
What's
I'm reading a newspaper in the middle of the street.
Mike,
I'm allowed to do that. It's
What's
legal.
on the front page today?
Let me turn it over. Waterdeep. It looks like Biden's doing bad in the midterm polls, and something about the deficit and inflation. I don't know, dude. It's just the normal stuff. I don't read the newspaper. It's just for a disguise. I fold it up, and I don't know how to fold it, so I sort of
So
do
it's
it
just a
back,
crumple.
and I turn it into a ball.
We should all get behind the newspaper like a shield.
Too late. It's a ball now.
I take it from him and I fold it correctly,
You do so.
which is just our life in real life.
I don't know how you do that. You amaze me every day, babe.
As you continue to mess with this newspaper and fold it correctly for Michael, you watch as Madalena has crossed several streets, and she's about 2 blocks or so away from you all at this point. And as you continue to follow her, you see that she is stopped on a pretty busy street, and there are these bronze statues of horses that kind of dot different sections of this specific street that she's on.
Ooh.
And you notice that she goes up to one particular horse and she kisses it on the forehead.
I want to make note though that I also grab a rock from where she grabbed one as we pass.
Okay, cool. You do so.
Thank you.
Kids just like rocks.
Got a rock.
I don't think this is anything. And you also just like rocks. That was just an excuse to pick up a rock.
Yeah, man. Every time we go to the beach, I come home with like 15 rocks.
Yeah, you come up to me like a toddler with, 15 rocks. I've saved every rock you've given me.
Oh.
I know where they all are.
So has my mom.
I'm just like your mom in many ways.
That's
We
a
can dive into
strange
that later.
thing
Think
to
about
say.
it.
Anyway, we continue to stalk the teenager.
Yeah, so you continue to stalk the teenager. I need another stealth check against her perception.
Ooh, 19.
Okay, that is enough to do so. You watch as she kisses this bronze statue of this horse, and then you follow her again for about 30 minutes before she does anything else of note, and she has taken you to a completely different part of town at this point. And she stands in the middle of this open market area, and she pirouettes once, twice, and then 3 times. Once she stops on that third, you can see that she's a little shaky, she's a little dizzy, and then she continues to walk backwards from the direction that she came. She's not walking backwards, she's turning around, she's going back the way that she came. So I need everyone to roll another stealth check.
Oh shit, she's coming this way, guys.
Freeze.
Guys,
I got a 20.
get on the ground.
I got a 20. 16 plus 4.
Andrew, explain to the rest of the group how you are hiding.
I put my arms around both of them, and I just form a pose, and we just pretend to be statues. But it's really, really convincing.
Perfect. She walks by, doesn't notice you. There is determination in her eyes, like she is on a mission. You're not quite sure what it is, but she is going through something.
Wait, guys, should we pirouette as well?
I don't know how.
We're statues. We can't pirouette.
No, she went past. We can be unstatues now.
Oh, unstatue,
Well,
unstatue.
okay,
Unstatue.
hold on.
Shake it off, shake it
I
off.
don't know, like how magic works. Maybe we need to pirouette for some reason.
Ooh.
Maybe she's casting a spell. I don't know.
I'm going to be so mad if I have to pirouette for no fucking reason.
I
do a
don't
little
know
one.
how.
I
don't
am
know
not
how, and I'm not
nimble enough
confident.
for a pirouette.
No, I'm
just-
self-conscious about it, to be honest.
Just stand on one foot and
I
just do a
can
little.
barely do that.
Everyone that is pirouetting, I need to roll a performance check.
I'll pirouette.
I will attempt a pirouette.
Performance or acrobatics?
Performance.
Okay, I got a 20 modified.
Wow. Okay.
Performance?
You like those dance classes coming in clutch from college.
Oh, yeah.
You pirouette so gracefully.
Oh yeah, I mean, I took like 8 years of ballet as a kid, so you never lose it.
I rolled a 9.
Okay. Mike, you make one full rotation before kind of losing your footing and going off balance and kind of like fall into Alissa as she has finished her third full cycle in her pirouette.
That's in my character. And I look at Alissa and I just smile like, did I do good, babe?
That was a solid try. I'm so proud
I did the
of
spinny
you.
ballet thing.
All right, guys. Can nobody look at me, please? Can you guys turn around?
Okay, we'll turn around for you.
Okay, good, because I got a 4.
Andrew, you go to make your first rotation in the pirouette, and even though you're spinning on one foot, you have somehow stepped on your own shoelace.
Yep.
And in the process, you end up tripping over your own shoelace and falling to the ground.
I've done this more than once.
Yeah, Mike and Alyssa, you just hear a thud, and as you turn back around, you find Andrew on the ground.
Did I chip a tooth, guys? Dalton, did I chip a tooth?
Flip a coin.
Okay.
Yes or no?
I'm just gonna roll a d4. Odds is
Odds
heads.
is yes, even is no.
Okay. 3.
You chipped a tooth.
No.
Oh, Andrew.
Oh God.
Oh, your smile is one of your best features, man.
Oh no.
I'm gonna be honest with you because I'm your buddy. You're
Is
8%
it bad?
less handsome. Yeah,
it bad?
It's terrible.
I don't think they have dentistry here. This is.
Laura's gonna be so pissed.
They definitely don't have dentistry.
I haven't even started into my deductible. I'm gonna have to pay what, $1,000
Oh,
out of
know,
pocket? Oh, my
yeah. You
God.
really got to get good insurance.
And you're gonna have to tell people that you chipped your teeth doing ballet. Which
You were supposed to look. You don't know if I did ballet.
I put my hands in front of my head, but I did that. I did
You
the
peeked
thing
out of
little
your
kids do.
fingers, bro.
I peeked out of my fingers.
Okay, when we first became friends,
Yeah.
we made a blood pact that we would never peek through our fingers. And what have you done?
Wow.
What have you done? You've peeked through your fingers.
You betrayed his trust, Mike.
You
I
broke a
didn't want
blood
to do that
pact.
blood pact. I
Yeah.
didn't want to do that blood pact.
It was a lot of blood. We were cutting arteries.
I'll be honest, when you took the knife out, I didn't really push it against my thumb. It was all ketchup. I was scared. I don't like pointy things,
Dude,
and I don't
really?
like blood. It makes me queasy. Yeah.
I was in a coma for 2 weeks.
Was this before or after you guys burned a mattress for fun?
We
True
don't
story.
need to talk about things that will incriminate us on the air, Alyssa.
Yeah.
That's a story we'll come back to.
We did
another
not burn a
episode.
mattress for fun in a parking lot
Right outside your apartment.
in front of my apartment.
Definitely not. This,
That had
this
20-foot
story
flames.
isn't specific enough to be real whatsoever.
No. Okay, anyway, moving right along.
Anyway, I chipped my tooth and owie.
Andrew has chipped a tooth. You continue to follow Madalena, and you follow her for, I'd say, another 30 minutes or so. She has gone to a completely different part of town. And you notice that as you are following her, the buildings start to get smaller. They start to turn into more cottage-style housing, and they become far less frequent in between until eventually you come to a cemetery. And she is going through, weaving and bobbing in and out of the tombstones until she comes to a small pond at the center of the cemetery. And she looks over her shoulder and she looks around. Guys, roll the stealth check for me again.
14.
15.
That is enough. She still has not noticed. She looks over her shoulder. She feels
We
confident.
all duck behind like tombstones.
Yeah, just ducking back from behind one. She feels confident enough that she is not being followed. She's not being watched. As she slips her shoe off, she slips her sock off, and she dips just her pinky toe into the water.
This seems like an OnlyFans thing. I don't want to be involved in this.
Oh my God, everybody's on that.
Is it ironic or is it real? Chime in at Dalton's feet. Hashtag Dalton's feet.
No, we are burying this.
Comment on any picture that is on our Instagram with Dalton's feet and tell us why you like Dalton's feet and our feet.
Please don't.
Sounded
Please
regular.
no one do this. Madalena holds her toe in the water for about 5 seconds before she slips her sock and her shoe back on and turns and heads back out of the cemetery. The three of you, still with your stealth check, are hiding behind these tombstones as she passes by. Do you do anything?
Oh, I'm doing that little move like Kronk in Emperor's New Groove, like da, 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 where you're just holding the note,
Right.
just frozen. I'm just frozen behind the headstone, like.
I also hide behind a headstone, and I tell you what, I take some wax paper out and some charcoal, and I make an engraving.
Is that how you make an engraving?
You etch it?
Wax paper and charcoal? Oh, I get you. You draw. draw
Yeah,
on the
and
white.
Doing an
etching.
etching. Yeah.
And etching. Don't correct me. All right, I'm going to redo it. I never know I made a mistake.
No, we're going to keep
take-
this dialogue in too.
No, it's not going to. I take my wax paper out and some charcoal, and I make an. Oh, fuck. I forgot it. Oh, well, fuck it. Okay.
Embalming.
I hid behind it. Shut up, you. Shut up and shut up now. Okay.
The three of you watch as Madalena passes by you out in the cemetery. Once again, that same look of determination in her eyes. She is clearly on a mission of some sort. What do you do?
Guys, she's fucking with us.
Wait,
Question.
wait. Wait, what did she just do, Dalton?
She dipped her pinky toe into
What kind of mission could she be on?
TikTok?
into the
Just
pond.
she's picked up a stone, she skipped around, and she dipped her toe in the pond.
She kissed a horse. Also, guys, we didn't kiss the horse statue.
Oh, shoot. If this was a spell, then we missed the first step.
I don't know if that's part of it. I think this is just childhood whimsy.
I feel like someone needs to kiss the horse.
Okay, on the way back, we'll kiss the horse. Because it seemed
Okay.
like she's just making a giant circle.
No.
I think she's messing with us, guys.
I'm gonna backtrack and kiss the horse for us. Do we all need to
Well-
kiss it?
Let's also stick our toes in the pool.
Guys, let's stick our toes in. Left or right?
I'm not doing it, so whichever one you want. I'm not touching the dead man water.
the dead man water.
This is how you get haunted. I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll dip
resourceful.
my toe in the dead guy water. I dip my
Which-
toe in there.
Which toe?
My left one.
Your
The one
left
I
pinky
need
toe.
the least.
The one you need the least. You do so. You dip your left pinky toe into the pond in the middle of the cemetery, and it's cold. It's chilly.
Does it feel dead? and Gross.
It's kind of ominous. The hair on the back of your neck stands up a little bit. It's kind
I
of
wipe the water off my toe harrowingly,
You do so.
and I do a sign of the cross, or whatever they call that thing, the rosary.
That's definitely not rosary.
That's
I
not
do a
what it
Hail
is.
Mary,
That's something.
You're getting further and further away.
and then I
from-
say,
Say the Hail Mary for me. Say it.
"Hail Mary, give me some love."
No,
All right.
no, you sounded like a '70s jazz musician.
Hail
Mary. Wow, dude.
With a
twang
Hail
in
Mary.
there.
Sound like a cartoon bear right now. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the horse and I'm gonna kiss it.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Are you like me? Have faces and objects become simple, amorphous, blurry shapes to you? Do you wish there was something you could do to turn back the clock? Do you have a 2-foot eyeball in the center of your face? Well then come on down to Large Luigi's oversized contacts for nearsighted beholders. It was upon my spiritual journey toward enlightenment on the planet Hakatha that I discovered this old eye wasn't what it used to be. I was wandering the wasteland of crumbled buildings, consuming doom radishes before I ascended the sacred spindle, when suddenly I had unlocked the complete knowledge of the entire universe. And also I realized I couldn't see stuff quite as well. So I decided to do something about it. And so, with a small loan from my father and infinite knowledge of all of space and time, I set out on a mission to create oversized lenses for fellas like me who are built a little different. We got all kinds of lenses here. Regular, blue, red, yellow, and others. We even got theatrical lenses coming in all sorts of fun shapes. Cat, goat, human, gecko, and Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of fun to be had with the variety. We even have smaller lenses for your 10 magical eye stalks. But these aren't just for beholders. Any manner of large eyeballed creature can use these contacts. So if you're a gazer, goth, spectator, or even a garden variety cyclops, come on down. And if they don't fit, we guarantee that we can customize something that will. Come see me, Large Luigi, of Large Luigi's Oversized Contacts for Nearsighted Beholders. We're right off the 110, right here on the Rock of Brawl. Don't wait, because when you buy our contacts, you too can see all.
Now, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the horse, and I'm gonna kiss it.
Hold on, wait, guys, we gotta keep together.
Hey, it's a quick kiss. Give me a second. It's part of my process. We might need it. I go back and kiss.
So far away.
I don't remember. I don't have Google
I
Maps.
do this. I quickly run.
Mike, even with Google Maps, you get lost. I do not trust you alone. Find
It
this
seems
horse.
like pretty much a straight shot. I go to the horse, Dalton. I give it a peck on the head. What do I feel?
Give me an intelligence check.
Oh no, not that one. The intelligence check that I just made is enough for whatever you wanted. It is. It's 14.
If he sings it enough, you will take it.
It's 14.
Just because you've seen it doesn't mean it's going to happen. But in this case, it does happen.
Yeah.
You, Andrew and Alissa wait in the cemetery for, I would say, 15 minutes or so.
Oh my God, where's Mike?
Mike trots happily back to where he left both of you.
I give the horse a kiss on the long nose part, and is it a handsome horse, Dalton?
It's a very handsome horse.
I give it another kiss.
2 kisses for the horse.
Oh my God.
Another one.
3 kisses for the horse.
I like it. It's cold against my lips. Another one.
4 kisses
What
for
does
the
the horse do?
And, well, the horse is a statue, so it's just there.
It does exactly what I want. It's the chemistry with the horse.
I don't even know what to make you roll for this.
Animal handling?
Roll for
It's
idiot.
a statue.
That's true. It's true.
But I'm gonna handle it.
Roll persuasion?
You're going to persuade a statue?
I might be. Maybe I'm just persuading myself, my own delusions. Okay. Oh shit. 13.
You think the horse is into it.
Is that what you want? This horse to be into it?
I want it to be a willing participant. I'm going again. And I lick the teeth part.
Because it is a statue, it is
You
not
lick it now?
It is not
I lick it.
resisting.
Oh my God.
does it
Andrew
taste
and
like?
Alissa, you guys aren't here, but
I say, Alissa, you know what I bet Mike's doing right now? I bet he's
What?
licking that horse.
Probably.
Bet you anything.
He's probably thinking it's a real horse,
Yeah.
which he likes to lick, as we all know.
He
I don't
does.
know why. I'm
Yeah.
not like don't usually do this with horses, but this particular horse is just good looking. I just
Mike's
like
in
it.
a full-blown French makeout session
What's going on right now?
with this horse, and the townsfolk around him are staring because they have never witnessed something so perverse as
You are insulting these people. Like, this is some war horse.
This is their god.
Your mane
Yeah.
is so lustrous. I'm gonna name you Antonio. Do you like that? Nay.
In 5 minutes, Andrew, we're going to go find Mike because he probably got himself lost.
I don't know where he went. I'm really not good with my sense of direction.
I pet his head.
But I'm a ranger, I guess. You know what? I feel an instinct of maybe where the horse was, because I'm a ranger.
uh-huh.
And I'm like, wait a minute. These are Mike's footprints. And those are Madalena's footprints. And I like draw a digital map in my brain, my ranger brain.
You're just Google mapping in your
And
head.
just to keep tabs on where hers went, but I want to follow Mike's track.
There's one red line that it's like an actual digital map. A red line of Madalena's steps.
Yep.
And there's like a line made
Exactly.
of gravy for my steps.
Of
Yeah.
gravy.
Yeah. And it leads right up to the horse. That handsome, handsome fucking horse.
Yeah, and we just walk up on Mike doing this?
Yeah, so Andrew and Alissa, I'm assuming you're going to follow Andrew. After a decent amount of time, too long for comfort has passed, you backtrack and you find Mike caressing the statue of this horse, whispering into its bronzed ear, licking and petting and kissing, and the other townsfolk are staring. Like, people have stopped what they are doing, and they are looking with suspicion and concern
Antonio.
and disgust in some
You're
ways.
a beautiful horse. Wanna pet you and rub you every day. Antonio, you're a wonderful horse. Wanna ride you till you neigh. You're my favorite horse and I love you so much. And I wanna pet your head. Antonio, Antonio, run away with me. Oh, guys, what are you doing here? Guys, sorry, I just couldn't get the... my lips kept missing the horse. And I was like, I gotta, if this is part of a spell, I gotta kiss the horse right. I don't know, man. It's hot out
No,
here.
we heard the whole thing, and we kind of, this guy behind us caught us up to speed. You've been doing this for 10 minutes?
Yeah. Oh, we're aware.
I don't know what's wrong with me, guys. I think it's a special horse.
Mike, I
think
just
it-
have one question for you.
Yeah.
Do you not recall Madalena kissing its forehead
Did you
and
even
not its lips?
I kissed its forehead at one point. I'm almost sure of it.
Oh my
Do you want me
do
to
it,
kiss
do
it
it
again?
again? One,
No, we are about to
one
lose.
Quick,
We have already lost Madalena. We need to turn back around and find her.
I know we'll be able to
I
find
think really hard. Do I have tabs on her footsteps still?
Roll for teenage girl stalking.
Okay, that's religion.
That's religion.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I didn't say which one,
Oh shit!
but there are plural. I got a natural 18, so I don't know what I'm adding.
Add your wisdom.
Oh, plus 3, 21.
21. So you are able to get enough of a lay of the land to figure out where you are, and in some stroke of genius or by some miracle, you are able to follow
Genius.
Madalena once again. You are able to link up with her, and you're another 20 to 30 feet from behind her. Everybody roll a stealth check for me.
Yes, sir. All right, 9.
Anybody get higher than a 9?
I got a 1.
Oh no!
Oh,
Mike's is our best number.
Oh, shit.
oh no!
What did you get, Alyssa?
I got a 5.
Oh.
Well, Madalena got a 9 on her perception. So she stops and turns around, and she looks directly at all three of you. And you make eye contact, but you can tell that no one's home, if that makes sense. Like you're
drugs.
like you've made
Drugs,
eye
these
contact.
heroines, man.
She gets this like weird kind of toothy grin, and she turns and she makes a beeline for the center of this like town square area that you're in. And you kind of notice that this is roughly where you started following her. You're not too far away from her home. You're back in the Sea Ward, and she walks up to a well in the center of this town square, and she steps up onto the edge of this well. She takes the stone out of her pocket, the same one that she picked up when you first started following her. She takes a dagger out of her other pocket, and she pricks her finger. And you see a drop of scarlet start to swell up on her fingertip as she smears it on the rock and then drops it into the well.
Oh, no.
Alissa, roll Arcana.
Oh, dang. 23.
Cool. So as soon as her finger touches the rock, the hair on the back of your neck immediately stands up, and you sense very, very powerful magic in this point.
Oh, you guys, remember when I thought that all the spinning and the kissing was part of a magic? No. This was the magic. This part's
I
magic.
told you the other part was childhood whimsy. This is the magic.
Wait, spinning and kissing.
No, when Mike was kissing.
Oh, the horse. Yeah.
I gotta say, I don't think that statue was clean. I don't know what came over with. I think that might have had a spell on it. The horse, you guys, and maybe that's why she's acting weird. Is because the horse, she kissed it. And
Mike, we don't have time to talk about your weird kinks, okay?
It's not
Just
a kink.
lean up against the wall. Don't be seen. We need to see what kind of magic she does next.
So
shh.
she drops the stone into the well, and a few moments later, she jumps. And she completely disappears from your line of sight as she has been swallowed up by the well.
Oh no, baby Jessica down the well. You guys, we gotta get her. I saw this on the news in the 90s. Oh my god. You guys, we gotta get her.
Hold on, guys. Yeah, I lost her pin. I don't know where she is.
Down the well.
I know, but I don't have her breadcrumb
mental pin.
trail, anymore.
Okay.
I don't smell her footprints anymore. We gotta jump in this well.
When were you smelling footprints?
This whole time, buddy. Since we arrived to this world.
You guys, we gotta go down the well, baby Jessica, okay?
You guys
Oh my
all
God.
rush up to the well after you watch, I almost said Jessica, Madalena disappear into the opening of the well. And as you all peer over, you notice a small multicolored portal at the bottom of this well.
Oh, that's sneaky sneak.
But just as soon as you notice it, it closes up.
Maybe she's just holding it for a friend.
It's true. We don't know the whole story.
Devil's advocate. That's all I'm saying. Great movie. I say we just jump in. Maybe it opened for her when she just jumped in, and maybe we just need to jump in.
No,
Go
hold
for it.
on. I pull the rock out of my pocket that I took. And also my dagger. One of my daggers.
You have like 5.
I've got them strapped to each limb.
Strapped.
Just strapped
You're the most
with daggers.
well-armed cleric ever.
Yeah.
You've got like the Neo trench coat.
I put you know what, actually, let me describe this whole thing. So I put my foot up on the edge of the well, and I pull my skirt up to reveal my many daggers strapped to my
Oh my
leg.
God, Alyssa.
Pull one out
That
dramatically.
is so sexy. That is sexier than any horse could ever be, and I'm sorry.
and then I prick my finger and go a little, and then wipe it on the stone, and then plop it in.
As you wipe the blood onto the stone itself, you get that same familiar feeling as magic fills the area. The hair stands up on the back of all of your necks this time. And as soon as you touch your blood to that rock, the portal opens back up in the bottom of the well.
What sound does it make, Dalton? Ooh.
Oh, guys.
Oh,
That was actually pretty cool.
good.
That was pretty solid, dude. That was like straight out of Halo.
Man.
The magic hums so good. Like I can see now why Willow turned evil in Buffy.
What a
This is
reference.
addictive. This little magic hum.
Wait, you guys,
Tasty.
do we hear the hum too? Or is it just her?
It's just her that hears the hum. You can
I
all
don't hear any
feel
hum.
it.
Oh, I feel, ooh, yeah.
You feel that warm tingle?
It's sort of like one of those mall massage chairs that just vibrate. Like they don't put any pressure, so they're kind of just worthless, but you know, they want to make $150 off you.
Just to rub you around a little
How
bit.
much do you put into the massage chairs at the mall?
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Oh,
If I'm
goodness.
carrying a spare 75 cent,
Yeah?
something like that.
Oh, wow.
All right, guys, you want to hold hands?
He's a sit-down boy. Yeah,
I
let's do it.
think
Hold hands.
we hold hands. Alyssa, I think you should go first since it was your blood.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's only right. Ladies first. Go ahead.
Okay, so as you are all psyching yourself up and preparing yourself to enter into this portal, who God knows where it goes, Mike, your pocket starts to get warm and tingly, and all of a sudden there's this like medieval ringtone that starts emanating from your pocket, and as you reach in to your pocket, you pull out a stone that has a face carved on it, and you remember that it's the sending stone that Jeff gave you.
I let it ring for a minute because it vibrates and it's all warm and tingly in my pocket. I like it. But then I pull it out and I'm like, I put the stone up to my ear. Hello?
Hey, guy! Who do I have here? Can't quite remember your names.
It's Mike, Jeff.
No, I knew it was Mike. I just didn't want to seem like I remembered you too much, like I was thinking about you a lot, like I didn't want it to be like a thing, so I knew it was you. What's up, man?
I don't like anything about our interactions, Jeff. I've got to be honest.
What do you guys got going on tonight?
We're about to jump through a portal. You know what? It's none of your business, Jeff. I'm not telling you my plans. You're not invited, frankly.
Who are you talking to? Mike, is that Jeff?
It's Jeff. Do you want to say hi? I'm handing you over to Andrew, bud. And I give it over to Andrew.
Hey, buddy. I don't want to talk to this guy.
Hey, guy, what's going on?
What was that? Is he eating fettuccine and coming at the same time?
Funyuns.
Wow, calling us while he's eating.
Anyway, I'm
I
on
don't
my
like
break,
that.
just seeing what you guys are up to.
Hi, Jeff. Tell him I said hi. Hi, Jeff.
No.
Alyssa,
Don't encourage him.
Alyssa wants to say hi. I hand
Don't
her
pass
over.
along that hello. Oh, god damn it,
Hi,
you guys.
hi, Jeff. Hey, how's it going?
Alyssa! Oh my god. I've been meaning to talk to you about The Bachelor, and
Oh my God, are you caught up?
you know what? I am. And I spent a lot of time on that. Don't need to talk about it. I don't got a lot going on right now.
Oh, okay. You just wanted to tell me you watched it, and that's it.
Yeah.
No further talk.
No.
I
further
would continue the conversation. I have a feeling you don't get a lot of these. Why you seem so desperate at the beginning of the call.
No, we don't have to talk about it.
Jeff, we're about to go
Yeah.
through a portal.
Put me on speakerphone. Put me on speakerphone.
Are those your compatriots?
Getting a plan together for this weekend. This freaking.
Oh, you want to hang out this
right?
weekend?
Tell them I said hello. Hello!
Hi, Jeff's
Help.
aunt.
Hi.
I'm starting over my break. Anyway, guys, what's up?
Don't start over the break. Jeff, you got to get back to work. It sounds like you're busy. We're about to go through a portal. I think we're about to lose you. Click. Hang up the call. Hang up the call.
And with
sounds
that,
about right.
Since it's a sending stone, Mike, you're not exactly sure how to end a call on the sending stone, so you're kind of just slapping the stone, and while you're slapping the stone, you can still hear Jeff coming through on the other
slap
end.
the back of it, man. If you want to hang up on me, like, rude but cool.
Sorry, Jeff, I'm getting the hang of this. Thank you for the tip. I slapped the back of the stone.
and you shove it in your pocket.
That was so rude.
I don't need all the friends, Alyssa. I need to be judicious about who I
We
hang out
are
with.
on the clock right now.
It's true. We're on somebody else's dime.
Okay,
And
that's
this
true.
is basically stealing.
We don't know how
So-
long this portal's gonna stay open, so we need to jump.
All right.
Yep.
Let's
1, 2,
the
3. Alyssa first.
I hold my breath.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
At Sword Coast Bank, we are here for the Waterdeep community. You want money? We have a concerning amount of it.
I'm a small business owner, and when the trolls ravaged my shop last winter, I lost my livelihood. I need money so I can keep selling my papier-mâché cod pieces.
Do you exist and have a pulse?
I think so.
You're approved.
When my children were kidnapped and held for ransom, I needed cash fast. Sword Coast Bank was there for me. All I had to do was cross an endless river of burning souls and sign my blood on a newborn's forehead. And the best part is, I got most of my children back.
At Sword Coast Bank, we make your dreams come true with a seemingly bottomless supply of money. Simply sign the vaguely worded, eternally binding contract and it's yours.
I'm short on cash after a swarm of bees killed my family, but I ain't got no credit.
No credit, don't sweat it, you're alive. You're approved.
Thanks, Sword Coast Bank. Now I can go buy a new family.
At Sword Coast Bank, we're family, so stop on by and sign up for some money. Can't afford payments? We have flexible financing options. Live with and serve a local land baron for a meager 30 to 45 years. Even your children can co-sign. Now that's family bonding. Sword Coast Bank. Let your guard down and sign this contract.
Now, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
1, 2,
the
3. Alyssa first.
I hold my
Jump.
breath.
He just shoves me.
So, one by one or all together, however you decide to do this. It sounds like Alyssa's getting shoved into the portal. You all get sucked into this multicolored portal at the bottom of this well, and one by one, it takes you into its magical orifice and transports you to a setting that is very similar to the one that you just left, but it's nighttime here. It almost appears as if it's midnight. A large, bright moon that hangs in the sky, and there are neon signs and lights and all manner of strange and interesting creatures that are milling about. And you can tell that you are not in Waterdeep anymore. And the moon that is hanging above this market, this city square that you find yourself in, starts to get closer and closer to you until you realize it's not a moon at all. It's actually an eye. And as the eye gets closer, it shrinks down in size until it finally becomes this large, fleshy, purplish eyeball with several other eye stalks that protrude out from various places on it. What have we here? New visitors to watch. I am exalted. Welcome to the heart of Waterdeep, my personal domain and playground. If you want to stay, there is only one condition. I have to put a teeny tiny gish on you so you do not blabber about my retreat or sow death and chaos.
I'm sorry, a Kirsch?
A guess?
A gesh?
Yes, it's a gesh. It's quite a powerful spell.
A gesh. Okay.
Does it hurt?
Are you, real quick, are you a beholder?
Oh, I am. You are very smart.
I'm so sorry.
My name is Vinisaka, and you are?
Should we give him a real name? I'm Terrence.
I'm Dylan.
Dylan.
And this is our friend, Manushka.
Jennifer.
Manushka.
Manushka Jennifer.
Yes.
Coolidge.
Manushka Jennifer Coolidge. I will call you Eminem. Because I think that's fun.
Yeah, hi. We just wanted to come explore your realm. It's so shiny and
yes,
bright.
it's very playful and colorful, isn't it?
What is... Hi, I'm Dylan again.
Hello, Dylan.
We come from above. This is our first time here. Do you recommend any places where, like, maybe the teenagers go hang out?
Yeah, we want the cool teen hang.
In our world, it's like, hey, they hang out at the mall, Hot Topic maybe, or food court, or like if your local grocery store has a Starbucks, sometimes they'll do that after school.
All of these things sound delightful, and I can promise you that many places here in the heart of Waterdeep are quite fun, but before I can allow you to peruse the shops and the wares, you have to accept my spell.
Oh, it's probably like, when you go to a bar and you got to get your hand stamped. Sure. And I hold my hand out to get stamped.
Yeah, why are you so willing for this? Okay, go ahead.
All right. Yeah, I hold my hand out.
Do her first.
Alyssa explained it very well, and I'm on board.
So as you all hold your hands out, one of the eye stalks on Vinisaka the Beholder starts to glow. And as it starts to glow, you each get a symbol stamped essentially onto your hand that seals the spell that she has placed upon you. And Alissa, because you read the diary, you immediately recognize this symbol as the one that Madalena had written in her diary. It is the circle with the small dot and the 8 little tick marks around the side of it. To explain to you from a character standpoint what's happening is she has placed a spell on you that you cannot communicate about the heart in any imaginable or unimaginable way when you are not in the heart of Waterdeep. So once you leave here, you can't talk about it. Oh. And then you must keep the peace in the heart of Waterdeep, which is including but not limited to attacking people or casting aggressive spells.
So we're nerfed.
All right, Vespa, we really appreciate all your help. Again, where do the teens hang out? Did you say that already? I might have missed it. You talked for a while.
Oh, I did not. But you can ask Walter. Yes, I know we have one here too, and she can help you with all of your questions.
Okay.
And with that, Vinisaka turns and kind of floats back up to the sky where she was, and as she floats up, she once again becomes this like large ethereal eyeball that resembles a moon.
This is what Madalena drew in her diary, remember?
Yeah, I do remember. I think we collectively remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's obviously here somewhere. We just need, where would she go? And I kind of look around to see what is nearby.
Footprints.
So you look around and you see that you are standing pretty much in the center of a city square. And in the center of the city square, there is a familiar like stone pedestal with a cracked crystal on the top of it that you recognize from actual Waterdeep as being a place where you can go and talk to Walter. But from where you're standing, you can see that there are signs on each of the shops, and they are as follows: Buggies, Drafts and Draughts, Desire's House of Delights, Jekatrina's Hideous Poisons, Lumchek's Smashies and Stabbies, The Testing Grounds, and Ormond's Oddities Aplenty.
Well, guys, there was a lot of words, so I think we should go to the last one.
They sound like they have plenty of oddities, you know?
I'm into oddities. And also, if this is like SAT questions, I always picked D. So let's go.
Maybe this place that's full of oddities, maybe they'll have something, some kind of like detector or something like that, maybe to help us track her.
Ooh, like a dog that can is really good with finding 17 to 18-year-olds.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's go check.
Whee!
Off we go.
So you walk into Ormond's Oddities O'Plenty, and as you walk in, you get a sense of this. Whoever owns this shop is a level 10 hoarder. There are boxes stacked floor to ceiling. There are knickknacks and paraphernalia and all sorts of random assortment of junk, essentially, littered throughout. And there's only a clear path that kind of winds through from the front door to a small register stand of sorts towards the back. And you see a striped and spotted, kind of gingerish, orangey, almost cat-like creature. And as you approach, he goes, hi there. I'm Ormond the Ocelot. Welcome to my shop.
Hi, Ormond.
Hi, buddy.
Quick question. Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's great. Everything okay with you? How's your day going?
You know what? It's been eventful.
Oh, that's great.
I made a friend.
Oh, good for you.
Antonio was his name.
No.
I'll remember him forever.
Maybe one day, Mike, we can turn him into a real horse. He could be your steed.
I would love that,
You want a
honestly.
steed, bro? I'll get you a steed. One of these days.
A noble steed?
The noblest and handsomest steed that you ever did see.
And I'll name him Antonio.
So in these oddities, do you happen to have something that could scrub your mind of memories, maybe? Maybe things you'd rather not remember?
Do you have a divorce wand you can just...
An instant wand of divorce.
The instant wand of divorce.
Alyssa's been searching for it for years.
It's my
Wand of
holy
instant
grail.
divorce. No, we're doing okay. In real life, we're doing fine, guys. Okay, Ormond, yeah. First off, just looking around here, any human feces in any of these boxes? Or...
What?
It smells like it. I'm not going to lie, buddy. It smells like feces.
Yeah, or other feces?
The odds, I'll be honest, they're good. The odds are good.
Oh, Ormond.
I don't, my cleaner doesn't come to work anymore.
Give me the name of your cleaner real quick.
Bazooka.
No, Ormond. No, you don't have a cleaner named
it's
Bazooka.
an orc. It's an orc named Bazooka, and it just clean.
If Bazooka is real, he has not been under your hire for quite some time. Second question, almost as important, any dead cats and or pets under these boxes?
Oh my goodness. Oh, hopefully there's not any dead cats, because they would probably
Hopefully,
be family.
Ormond.
And why are there odds for poop in these boxes?
Listen,
to
Ormond,
begin with?
this reminds me, you probably don't have a frame of reference for why I'm asking these questions, but it reminds me a lot of a TV show that I watched back in my hometown, and I,
Oh, what's the TV show?
not important. Not important. I'm not here to browbeat you. I'm here to...
We were actually in the market for some oddities.
Oh, well, you came to the right place, because this is Ormond's Oddities O'Plenty, and I got O'Plenty.
What about oddities? That's what we're here for.
That was the time.
Oh,
my
okay. I'm
oddities.
sorry. All right. Yeah, I get you.
We'll take some oddities then.
So what kind of oddities are you in for? And as he says that, he starts to rifle just through a box behind the register and starts throwing things left and right, capes and swords and vials until
Jesus.
Do you guys have a clearance section?
Yeah. And he points nondescriptly over to just the corner.
A live hand grenade he just tosses.
There's zero organization to this
Poop.
Oh no.
to this shop, but he finally gets to the bottom and he goes, "Oh, I forgot I had these. You guys wouldn't be interested in these, would you?" And he takes 3 ruby eggs, essentially. They're about 2 feet tall, and he sets them on the desk in front of him with a thud.
These are like a Fabergé egg.
They are from... Give me a perception check.
My egg perception is outstanding.
I'm gonna roll one.
Okay.
11 plus 5, 16.
16. Mike, what'd you get?
Go with Andrew.
Okay.
I rolled a 3.
Andrew, from what you can tell, it's a solid chunk of ruby.
Dear God. I've been looking for a solid chunk of ruby my whole life.
Is this just trash to you guys?
Why is this on clearance? Or
Yeah, I really don't have a use for these. This guy came through and he dropped them off and he said they were special, but all they do is sit here.
You don't need a use for rubies. I think that they're just worth money. I think we'll take these. Yes, thank you very much.
Don't tell him anything.
Yeah, well,
this is one of those say yes and get out the door, Andrew. Come on. You got the yes.
Yeah. Thank you. I scoop them all up and I hand one to each Mike and Alissa, and I say, guys, I think we've got our oddities aplenty. Let's get out of here before he changes his mind.
Yeah. Let's. Oh, but wait, Ormond, what else do you think is absolutely worthless in this store?
Right. You have a lot of things.
Is there anything else like this that you think is worthless?
Well, there was a piece of paper that went along with all those egg things that you have in your hand. Maybe
like a certificate of authenticity. We should probably have that.
So he hands you a piece of paper, and on the piece of paper there are 3 words written, and it's Ka Koze Vas.
Ka Koze Vas. It's like the mummy.
I'm afraid to say this out loud, guys. What is?
Oh, I just said it.
You did.
Okay, Alissa, as you say the words Ka Koze Vas, the ruby egg in your hand starts to kind of vibrate a little bit, and then it begins to glow with a brilliant white light. And as it glows, its form starts to change. And in your hand, where the ruby egg once was, is now a wand that has a large living plant bulb on its top, while the shaft seems to be several dark green vines wrapped and intertwined with each other.
Guys, I think the wand just picked me.
Oh my God. What did you say? Coffee Voss.
Koozie vase.
Yeah, koozie. Yeah.
Koozie.
I look at the egg. I look at the egg really hard.
You look at your egg and you say the words incorrectly, and it continues to be an egg in your hand.
I pass the paper over. I'm like, no, you just got to read. You just got to read from this.
Oh yeah, there's a tilde there.
Okay. What is it, Dalton? Cal Kuzevas.
Cal Kuzevas.
Cal Kuzevas.
As you say the command phrase, your egg does the same thing that Alyssa's did. It starts to glow and vibrate and turn into this white light. And the white light eventually forms and shapes into a short bow that seems to be fashioned out of the shell of a turtle and has a wet appearance even though it is dry. Instead of a bowstring, there's a single stream of water that connects both limbs of the bow.
I run my hand through the water. Can I go through it?
Yeah, your hand passes through like if a faucet was on and you ran your hand underneath the faucet.
I drink it. Can I drink some of this water?
You do so, and it tastes crisp and crystal clear like the spring water of a mountain.
But it doesn't deplete?
It doesn't deplete.
Oh my God. This is also a bow, which is cool, but look at all this free water.
Oh, let me get a hit of that bow. Oh, I've been thirsty. Bro? I'm parched.
Bro, open your mouth. I dip my bow string in your mouth.
Oh. Ooh.
It's good, right? It's the right temperature too. I like that it's kind of refrigerated, but it's not cold yet.
Right.
Alyssa, perfect water for you?
No, I'm okay after watching you guys.
This is Aquafina level.
I don't know where that water's been. It's been a egg.
That's all right. No, it'll be on my back.
Okay.
Fine. All right. Fine. I'll do it too. I hold it up in front of my face.
Don't mess up.
And then a little bit higher, like it's Simba from Lion King. And I say, Cal Koze Vas.
Mike, just like Alissa and Andrew, your egg begins to hum and vibrate and starts glowing with this bright white light, eventually forming into the shape of a short sword, which is warm to the touch, and from the tip of the blade to the end of the pommel has the appearance of a dancing flame. The orange-tinted blade catches the light and reflects it with an amber glow, and there's a gem set in the pommel that flickers like fire.
Ooh.
Oh my God! You guys suck compared to mine. This is a fire sword. got a stupid bow, probably doesn't shoot things. It's water. That's dumb. What'd you get, a plant? You basically just got a plant. Oh, man, you guys suck. Oh, man, I lucked out. Thank you. What was your name again, bud?
Boy's just standing there in shock because he definitely thought that those were just oversized red paperweights, and he had no idea that they were as rare as what they actually were.
You didn't think to say the words, my man?
I didn't know I could pronounce them.
You couldn't pronounce.
We just did it thrice.
Oh.
We don't know that either, but we were able to read it. Listen,
We did it
Ormond,
phonetically.
Really quickly. Finders keepers, no take backsies.
Absolutely. Ormond, your place smells like shit and you're an all-day sucker. Goodbye. And I march straight out the door with my cool ass flaming sword. Fuck you.
I was so excited for mine until I realized that I basically got the Bulbasaur of this starter Pokemon
Oh my
set.
god, guys, we have Pokemon weapons.
We do have Pokemon themed weapons. Oh my god. And your guys's are so much worse than mine. I got the coolest one.
Of course, everyone wants Charmander. Everyone.
Yeah. Oh god, this is cool.
Okay, so you guys
What a good
can
day.
you guys can go to a wizard essentially to find out what what these weapons actually do.
I mean, I have a guess. His probably shoots a water arrow. Mine's a flaming sword. Alyssa's thing, I don't know, plant magic.
Probably
Go ahead,
grows
though.
plant like vines. Like
Yeah.
We just go rushing out of the door of the oddity shop, like ha ha ha, like we got our little trinkets.
we got free things.
I'm already outside.
Yeah, you guys run out of Ormond's oddities before he can call takesy backsies, and as you do, the Pallet Town theme is playing.
And the three of us jump in the air at the same time, and we freeze in midair with our wands.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we should say something when we jump. Should we just say yeah? Or
Yeah?
yay?
Yeah.
What should
Let's
we
all-
say?
Everyone say what you feel.
Magic.
See what you feel.
Ready?
Yeah.
One, two,
2, 3. Doritos!
We did it.
Stealing, kind of.
I'm hungry. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, check that out. Looks like our gang made out like bandits at the flea market. With 3 elemental weapons in tow, our fledgling Pokemon trainers seem prepared for the worst. But it looks as if our Alice made a slip down the rabbit hole into a pretty trippy wonderland that would put Lewis Carroll himself to shame. Tune in next time when our next episode drops on November 8th. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to wherever you get your podcast so you don't miss a single minute of the action. And be sure to follow our Instagram at Dungeon Radio Hour, where you can also find a link tree to the rest of our social media as well as our Patreon. If you love us, be sure to rate and review us on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. The more stars you give, the more eyes and ears drawn into this show. And remember, all you trainers and gym leaders, keep the volume up, the dial tuned in, and always say yes to adventure. Bye for now, kids. And finally, the resourceful heroine.
And that's the one that can score heroin any street, any hood. They get all the drugs for their friends.
They know where it is.
They're resourceful.
100% pure black tar. Start listening to Lou Reed, too.
Wow.
Darkened apartment. Sunlight breaking through the curtains.
So
That dust in the air.
This got dark. This got very, very dark.
But it feels
really
so good. It feels so fucking good, though.
Does it?
Yeah, you can't come, but it feels good.
I don't know. I've never been much of a heroin person myself.
Well, that's why you're
Weird,
not skinny
you know?
enough.
Hasn't really been my
You're
thing.
too muscular.
you know?
You would be lithe if you did heroin, but you're too muscular. It's a good diet. Heroin diet.